Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Ugh, get a little bit more comfy. Alright, hello, everyone. Let me turn down the music too. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Again, hello, everyone. My name is Wheeler. Welcome to the Stream Many Things, and tonight we are mini painting and chilling. Painting this lovely, gross Scarecrow thing, which I'm super excited about. It's got gross eyes on it. It's awesome. Looks really cool. But before we get started with that, a few quick things to get out of the way. One, if you aren't already, please follow the channel. Two, if you have the financial ability to, please consider subscribing. If you also have the financial ability, you can cheer and donate money. If you go to my Twitter account or the streams, you can go to our link tree. I'm trying to change the system for which we do it, but you can go to our link tree for now and go to my Ko-Fi or Coffee and donate money so that I can get a nice airbrush kit. Follow us on our socials at StreamWithMT on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Join our Discord server. All of those socials will be in chat shortly. Hello, Ro. Other than that, make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a really cool video coming out tomorrow having to do with some stuff that's behind me. The new minis that came out recently. Yeah. So that's that. Let's see if I can. I actually think that that's it. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I have never painted something like this before, so this is a first time for me. Could have that orange though. We're gonna start with that. I just finished priming him before I came in here, so he might still be a tad bit wet, but hopefully not too much. Just gonna make that black. So I will need this color. And I picked up some more speed paints, which I'm super excited about. Grim black. I'm just going to, nope, I'm going to save that wildwood because I'll be doing my big thing. That's very helpful. I think I've got camo cloak. I'll need skin tone for the heads. And I think that was all I need for now. I'll probably grab more as time goes on, but we are gonna start with a smaller brush today. Oh, I really should have put my hair up before this. It's okay though. Alright, we're gonna start with some fire giant orange. Directly on our wet palette because I've never done this on a wet palette before, so we'll see how it works. And let's see how this orange shows up. Oh, beautifully. It is perfect. So yeah, the next thing that I'm saving up for currently is an airbrush kit. It's not needed per se, but it wouldn't hurt. That's on my Ko-Fi right now. And probably about halfway through, I'll be taking a quick break. I'll stay on stream, but I'll be taking a quick break to just eat something because we're going to the gym after this. So yeah. That actually looks really good already. I'm quite surprised. But I hope you guys have had a good start to the month. We take the first week off so I can get certain things done. So I hope that you guys had fun without me. So how I primed this was I grabbed some spray paint, paint and primer. Krylon works. There are specific brands that you can use, but Krylon's the easiest to get access to, in my opinion. I spray painted it gray, and then I did what was called a zenithal prime, which is basically taking a white or a lighter color than the original priming color and spraying top down from a light source. That gives it kind of a natural highlight, so when you do stuff like this, it kind of shows up as darker in some places but lighter in others. This is looking good so far. Even with just this minor kind of base coat down, I kind of already like the way that it looks. Actually, I'm gonna make the cloak that it's wearing. I'm gonna use the camo cloak actually for the like viney aspects of its body. But for the cloak, I think I'm gonna do actual like darker green. No, I always do that. I always do green. I want to do something different today. I don't know what though. I'll do this like tealish color. I don't get to use Plasmatic Bolt. I bought it specifically because I wouldn't use it a lot. But there's just some small hairs on it that I'm trying to get off. Happens every once in a while. And then this is going to be like a scythe. So I'm probably going to hit that with black first. Browns, black for that. Let's go ahead and get the dark wood out of the way. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, there's also a lot of... Hold on. There's a lot of pumpkins on the bottom that I can work on. And this was part of the loot from I think October of last year. This was an additional piece that they added because they do that every once in a while where they'll just give you like an additional piece of something to print, and I liked it, and I've been wanting to paint it for a while, so I decided to do it tonight. It also looks like Forest Dragon is going to take the big mini paint, so I'm currently working on printing that out. I got a lot of stuff I have to print out over the next couple weeks, which is exciting. We have my printers an opportunity to do the work that they were bought for. But if you hear what sounds to be like a fan in the background, that's actually one of my printers currently printing just some small tools and stuff that I made or got for around the office. Like I said, I hope you guys have had a good week so far. I know it's only Monday, so hopefully it's going by, ooh, Jesus, relatively quickly. So many pumpkins on this, my goodness. It's like every time I turn, there's a new one. What? What? Still full from when I... How are you going? Is it clear? Oh, okay. That should do it for the orange. I think I can start on this stuff now. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, this is the dark wood, which I will put on the wheel on the base, as well as the pieces. On the Scarecrow's file name is Jimmy, so that's what I've been calling him on Jimmy. Probably didn't need this much, but that's okay. Trying to be as thorough as possible with this paint job because I want it to look... I want him to look good. It's like all of my minis. Should surprise you that I'm actually doing the bass. Usually don't work on it when I work on the Mini, but felt like doing something a little different today. Alright, let's see if there's any other wood pieces that I could do. Doesn't look like it. Sup? I'm glad Awesome Con was fun. Excited about our convention this year. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This with orange. Your outfit looked incredible. I hope you got thousands of compliments on it, because if you didn't, I will personally drive to Virginia to beat people up. Nerds being nerds. Well, again, at least you got compliments. You put a lot of work into it. I would be upset if people weren't like, oh wow, that's a really good cosplay, even if I don't know what it is. I love it. Kids at conventions or run fairs are my favorite because they don't know what to expect, and they're impressed and amused by everything, and it is just so, like, so nice. Hell yeah. Good artists, like kind artists at conventions, also is such a good thing because it like makes the experience that much more fun. Also, hope you're feeling okay because I know a lot of people have been going to conventions and getting sick recently, so. This green color was a good choice because it just looks like vining. Damn. All of that sounds like a blast and good fortune and luck, which is all you can really hope for at a convention. I am saving most of the money that I would be spending on the convention for the next day when we go to the Ren Fair. I think I've seen stuff about them. They do like specific blends for classes and stuff like that. Mr. Pumpkin. I'm gonna try this black. First time I'm trying it. Definitely don't need a lot for it. I dig it. Actually, I'm not gonna do plasmatic bolt. I want something that's got more of a... Maybe I'll just do a straight red. I feel like that's more in accordance with the ball. So now that he's got some of himself painted, I'm gonna try and putting some more of this sticky tack on there. Let's see if I can get him. Stuck here, so I don't have to keep grabbing onto them. There we go. That should help out a little bit. Go back over anything that I screwed up. Which, that's the camo cloak. This is the dark wood. Go for some of this red now. I mean, I feel like on the topic of the tea, I feel like all tea reduces an exhaustion level, but that might just be me. Oh, I need to step a second. Yeah, red's a good choice. Oh, don't fall out on me, come on. Got you in like so much tack right now. You're telling me you're gonna fall out? What's up? Seriously? Oh my goodness. You are not very good at holding. I don't want him to break. Damn. I mean, good for them, though. You have a market for your product. Fucking go balls to the wall with it. Why not? God, this stuff just does not stick or hold these things very well. I don't know if it's just me or what. I always love when you have someone with you that you can be like, ah, yes, this is my nerd person. Yeah, this stuff is just not holding this mini very well. In fact, it's just made it, like, dirty. Oops. That's frustrating. I don't want to have to keep going over things that I've already painted. Part of the hand, the green. Honestly, as soon as I get this kind of mostly base coated, I'm going to take. I'm actually probably just gonna put it on the base. I'll have to deal with it. for like now. Well, actually, I'm gonna base the. I already did camo cloak. So I'll do sand golem. Oh, making good time. Oh, there are definitely leaves on here. That's okay. Go back over those leaves with some green later. Probably when I'm doing some dry brushing. But it sounds like Awesome Com was a lot of fun, which is good. You never want conventions to be bad. Oh. So I'm not gonna do too much to the base. Because I think that the pumpkins look pretty good as is, but I will do a little dry brushing on the wheel. Give it a nice little texture. So I need to double check on that. I think this is made just more for bases and stuff like that. And then for the tongue, I feel like I should do like what the insides of a pumpkin looks like. It's like a yellowish orange. So maybe I'll mix some yellow with the do that and see what happens. I know you're not happy, but sorry. Cool. So let's see if this did. So I'm gonna let him dry on there real quick. I feel like that is still extremely orangey, so let's try adding some more yellow. Yep. Thanks. See if that helps out any. I guess that's a little better. I will, the next time that I see them or I walk in here, they've been working on it tirelessly for like the past 24 hours and it looks phenomenal. I'm so excited for when we go out and they get to wear it, so. Is that gonna work for me? I think it is. It did. It took a lot of work. I minimally helped. Like, I didn't even. I sawed pieces. That's about it. That is all of them. The skirt that they did too, like, if you haven't seen that, you definitely need to see that too. Because that looks incroyable. Not this. Palette bones. It's some brown on that teeth. Little teeth that it's got. Yeah, it's... I am very excited for when we get to go out and show that stuff off, because it just looks so good. Oh. Alright, we got most of the... Yeah, it honestly is that big, so... Alright, we got most of the... Actually, not all of the base coating done. So maybe some small pieces back here. The only thing is, I think the wet palette is separating the paint, so it's making it a little difficult for me to paint anything with these colors. That's okay. Really, all I need to do now is start dry brushing. Really get this thing to start looking like it needs to look. Just now turning 6, which is good. I'm gonna get that scythe out of the way real quick. Come on. That's going to be one of the easiest parts to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there. I can't wait to see them. If you have them already, post them in the Discord. Oops. Too much. Hell yeah. You know me, I love looking at Shane's picks because they're so good. It's just a color that I want, but we'll find out. There we go. I got some glitter in there. Hey, some people just do. Those are the people you stick around. I feel like I'm getting any color. No. Looks looking good so far. Really digging it. That Zenithal Prime, I won't have to do too much dry brushing on his actual face. I can just leave it like that, which is always good. While I'm at it, man, I swear, year after year, cosplays just get better and better, and I am so excited that I'm kind of just getting into it, because it's just something that I'm doing for fun, and I can just learn from so many people. Light dry brushing wood. Yeah, one day maybe. Not anytime soon for me. I'm just excited to be getting into it. Now, mini painting? That might be something I compete in sooner rather than later. But that's just because I've been doing it for a few years now. I don't really have any specific pieces that I would consider competition worthy, but I feel like crit roll cosplays are like their own breed of cosplaydom in the convention community, because there's so many like well-known people who have done them, and to see other people do them is just like, I remember when I went to my Ren Fair a couple years ago, I saw Keyleth cosplay in Tampa, and I was like, I love your outfit, and she was like, oh yeah, the rest of Vox Machina is around here somewhere, and I think I saw the Mighty Nine walking around, and I was like, that's awesome. It's just cool that people get to share in a community and like enjoy something together. I think is the thing that I love about it the most. But use brush like this. Actually didn't need to do that. Yeah, I feel like because we're on campaign 3, people are like, campaign 1 who? Which is so funny to me because like they're the OGs. They're the people that got all of this shit started. Too much. Way too much. Everything, ironically, I think everything except the face. No, the face I'll probably do some of it on, but I'll probably go back over, especially the pumpkins with like the earth shade, to kind of bring back some of that natural brown. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the scythe over here because I ended up doing too much of a dry brush on it. As for the coat that he's wearing, I think it actually needs a little bit more. These kids, they're why we do it all. And then there's definitely some like small detail I can go into on the what he's wearing as well, because he's got like tools and stuff. And like little rivets on the thing that he has on his back, I'll probably work on a little bit too. But go back in and do a lot of brown washing on this. Like I said, everything except the face, because I feel like the face did pretty well with the orange. So just go ahead and put some of that on there real quick. Pick that back up. Oh, goodness gracious. What time is it? 6:09. Damn. Time's going really slow right now. Not a bad thing. So I need all the time I can get. Make sure to at least get done. Trying to do better at not making things 2 weeks at a time. I'm actually, Honey helped me pick it out, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. But this month's loot is all like demons, so I have like every demon in the monster manual available to print. I was gonna ask what people thought I should paint, but the shadow demon from the set is just, it looks cool, and I'm really interested in working on it, so I think I'm just gonna stick with that. Goodness gracious, my legs. Oh. Oh. Working on some small detail stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to do that much. Okay. I really don't even need close to that much. Luckily, it's a wet palette, so I can always come back to it later. That was about as much as I needed that, so. Probably put those up with something too. Right. So, rigid leather on here. God, I wish I had a way to clean this stuff out, because it makes it so difficult when I, there we go. Trying to get paint. To Alright. So that's some tiny detail. Probably wrap this with leather too. A little bit of this. Alright. I think that is it for this. So I am now on to shading. I'm going to start with our shade. Oh, my leg. Jesus. Becoming an old man. Slowly but surely. Alright, so I'm going to hit up Earthshade on pretty much everything. Except the greens. I kind of like where they're at right now. Except on the back. The back is going to get a full. But I might change my mind after I get some on. So, we'll see. Alright, let's find a brush I don't care about. You have too much gunk inside of you, but you are perfect. And this is really just to make sure that the pieces of the back and pumpkins that aren't his face have good shadows to them. Because everything else has relatively good shadow already. I'm also going to be doing this on cloak. Kind of just bring out natural browns, seeing as he is a creature that would most likely just be in a field. And the shades will also help mask any mistakes that I might have made in getting too much paint in places. This and dry brushing are some of my favorite things to do in painting minis. Because getting a good shade on there kind of brings out a lot of the detail. Why are you picking up that stuff? And this will take a little bit to dry, but that's okay. It's worth it. And then probably to give the base some texture, I'll put some of that Armageddon dust on here, which is a technical paint that is like mostly sand. That'll kind of help give the base some actual texture to the Now I'm going to... I froze. Am I back? Phone is dying. Right, quick. The music stopped. I actually clicked the button on accident, so I did not know that one. Yep, hold on. There we go. Hopefully I'm back up. Am I good? Am I still alive? Hope so. Yeah, now we're gonna get into... Okay, cool. I do technically have to do flesh shade on the faces and such, so I'll get that done real quick. Alright, and then I'll take a indigo color. Yeah. For some reason we keep losing followers. I don't know what's going on. I do not need a lot of you, so please don't burst out. Like that. I wanted you to not do that, but okay. Oh well. Good thing I'll probably need some of you next week. Help if I could actually keep some of that paint on the brush. Alright. Now, pretty sure this is skeleton bone. It's a little dry, but that's what it is. Oops, do that. And then really the entire mouth is also going to get earth shade on it. Why I put that away. It's gonna have like fleshy. It's gonna have like a fleshy squash color to it. And it's got a little bit of brown in it. I'm literally just gonna take this. Go over it with earth shade. I just washed all of the color I just put on there out, which is unfortunate. But I can always go back over it after it's dry. And then I need white. Start doing, ooh, too much. Need some white to start doing the eyes. 630. Okay. What I'm gonna do for these is paint them white and then go back over them in a yellow. It looks like they're glowing. They definitely aren't perfect, but you know what? They're it's okay. Oops. Nothing. Okay. All right. So that is mostly dry. And take some more of that green, and then anywhere where I too wet. Take some more of that green, and anywhere where I put the earth shade, just go back over to bring the green a little bit back out again. Just mostly on the back here. And really all that's going to do is deepen those shadows. So I'm going to do the same thing for the red, but I'm going to do extremely light on that. That is just medium. That is still just medium. Alright, do a different red then. That's just blood. Get some. Just lightly go over the pant / cloak thing that it's wearing. Bring some of that red back out. Alright. Same thing for the pumpkins on the back. Looking good. Need to get rid of some of that. All right. Looking good so far. And then now we're going to take some of that yellow. Anywhere where there was an eyeball, kind of put it over that. It gives them like a bright yellow look. It's in a feral. That's not what I wanted. Alright, and then take some of the skeleton bone. Back over the teeth since I screwed them up. Oops, that's still not dry. Maybe just the top for now. Alright, skin tone on the faces again. Just to bring back out the flesh. And then maybe for a little fun bit, on the bottom of each one, I'll put a, like, dab of glistening blood. And then I already have some brown out. So what I'll do is add a little bit of yellow to the side and then just start mixing it together. Keep doing that. Put way too much pressure on the thing. So it doesn't get in the wet palette. I'll probably use a little bit of that mix to dry brush the tongue. Let's see if the bottom of the mouth is dry yet. Mostly. Tips of things. All right. And then grab some of this color. Still That's the color that I want. Yeah, looks like he's puking up just the innards of his pumpkin head. I love that. And just a little bit of light brushing for the scythe. We don't want to overdo it. A little touching of it. A nice little color. Yeah. Might do just to add a little bit more color. So he's looking pretty drab right now. No, don't do the same thing. These pots and these paints just do not work very well for me. There we go. Alright. Just to add a little color, I might do a little bit of dry brushing of that on some spaces to help bring the green out. But other than that, I kind of like the variation in the fact that his head is more orange than the rest of the pumpkins. So it kind of delineates everything. The heads definitely don't look very good, but it was a little hard. I think I put a little bit too much primer on the back there. Yeah, other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Front head looks good. I'm actually going to I don't know if that's how it's supposed to come out or not, but put a dab. Beneath all the heads just for funsies. This. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize it was dripping on me. Well, that's the second time I made that fall, so. Let's get this off of me. I'm earth shaded. I was like, what is dripping? Well, it was me. Just make sure it hasn't got underneath. Oop, not a lot. That's okay. Time to go get more anyways, I guess. We are getting close to our time. You have just been nothing but trouble. You're also, like, empty, so... Gosh. Actually, that was perfect. Just that little bit of green does a lot. Help kind of add some texture to this guy. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for his base coloring. What I want to do now is these look good. I like the idea of making them just like really sharp seeds. Hello. Blood red. Where'd the... Oh, there you are. Definitely some places where I just need a little bit more of this. Orange. Or I just kind of want the shadowing to do a little more. I'm not gonna do it on the full. Go ahead, I'm just gonna do it on the front really. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for his body. There's one more thing I'm gonna do. Much like every mini painter, I say I'm done with something and then I look at it and I go, I'm not done with it. Yeah. Barely. See it a little better. All right. Now I am done. Looks so cool. Alright, how much time we got left? 3 minutes? I can throw down some technical paint in 3 minutes. Alright, I have a brush for this that I use specifically for technical paints. I think it was this one. Technically, you're not supposed to use brushes, you're supposed to use applicators, but I don't care. Really, all I'm doing is giving this face some texture. And if it the beauty is if it gets on some of the pumpkins, that's just how things work. So like I'll probably put some on the base of his feet because that's how Earth moves. Yeah, it is covering up some of the pretty work I did on some stuff, but such is life. Try and get it on everything I can. Woo! All right. Ooh. Water everywhere. Just being super messy today. Some of it my fault, some of it not. Well, there he is. Good old Jimmy. I like the way he looks. I think he looks cool. I'll post some pictures on the Discord of him. But I like how he turned out. Yeah. He looks pretty cool. Inevitably, I'll probably do some work on him, but for now, 2 hours, I'd say that's a pretty good speed paint. Cedar skin. Dark wood up there. Grim black right there. Blood red right there. Chemical right there. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. Few quick things to get out of the way before we sign off. One, if you aren't already following the channel, please do. It is free and it helps us out a lot. We love having new followers and getting new people in and doing stuff like this for you guys on a consistent basis. I do this every Monday. Whoop. If you have the financial ability to, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to cheer and, if you want to, donate money. That is the easiest way to get money right directly back into the stream. You can subscribe for free if you have a Twitch or if you have an Amazon Prime account once per month for any Twitch channel that you would like to. We would appreciate it if you did it on us. Follow us on our socials at StreamofMT on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Join our Discord server. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is a great video coming out tomorrow, and this VOD will be up in a couple days. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope it is full of fun and creepiness in lieu of this guy. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for some Hall Night. All right. Have a great night. See you guys later. Peace.